Good afternoon to you, Leo. Give me a second, Leo. So Savior is praying for you. And the lyric that came out was Kendrick Lamar saying, I like it when they're pro-black, but I'm more Kodak black. Leo. Whatever that means, okay? So I will be doing an intuitive guided message for you. A Savior. Big Stepper, Mr. Morale. I got goosebumps. The cold significance. Leo. Protesting. Nightmares. Fighting. Leo. Savior. This has something to do with religion. My energy changed from earlier today. Probably because I've been paying a little bit more attention to what I've been hearing. Are you happy for me, Leo? Let's get to it. I will be doing an intuitive guided message for you, Leo. This message will resonate for you. I don't really understand right now why my energy is feeling the way that it's feeling. I find it just as difficult to love my neighbor. The struggle for the right side of history. Let's see. What's the intuitive guided message, Spirit? Hold up. Real quick, Leo. I'm hearing all type of different messages. Let me clear this energy real quick though, Leo. Because the messages that I'm hearing, the vibrations that I was listening to earlier today, and then the first song that is playing for you is Savior. So somebody or something needs saving. Somebody wants you to be their savior, Leo. Or you want somebody to be your savior. I'm feeling something about religion, yo. Anyways, let's see. Spirit, what's the intuitive guided message for the sign of Leo, please? What's the intuitive guided message for Leo? That's too much. You are mighty. You are a warrior. Strength. Strength, savior, religion. What's the intuitive guided message for Leo? Please. What's the intuitive guided message? May I have one more for Leo? Please. Is there another message for Leo? That's all the way over there. Washington, D.C. Ayo. Hold on a second. Leo. It's interesting. Savior. Washington, D.C. So you can work for the government. Or something about the feds here. It's interesting. I heard that. I didn't hear that last time I heard about Washington, D.C. But road trip. So you could be taking a trip to D.C. A road trip to D.C. All right. Something about a trip. Could be tripping, or somebody here could be, I'm not going to speculate. Let's go. Yeah, you could have took a road trip with somebody to Washington, D.C., or I heard Savior. Backseat free. Backseat? You know what that just made me think of? The police. And then I heard the feds. Mad City. A good kid here in a mad city. Washington, D.C. Something could be crazy in D.C. right now. Something or somebody's going crazy in D.C. There's a good kid here. And then I'm hearing savior. Somebody here is, they're good, but somebody wants to take a road trip to D.C. What is this about? What is the situation? What's the situation, Spirit? What's the situation for Leo? Anxiety, TikTok, deadline, time running out, scared, panic. That's what I said, crazy. Something's going crazy in DC. Somebody's scared. Somebody's panicking. This has something to do with electronics. It's like, I'm hearing TikTok. You know what I just heard? Peter Pan. I heard Captain Hook. Remember how Captain Hook was afraid of that alligator, and then the Egyptians talked about that alligator getting over obstacles. Let's see what's going on. TikTok. Something about social media, about TikTok. Somebody here is anxious. They dealing with anxiety here. I see somebody here is like bounded. Or somebody here is hearing under arrest. Somebody's panicking. The magician. Whew. Yeah, somebody's manifesting something. This all-seeing eye. Somebody here is... Somebody is creating something or manifesting some sort of road trip, or somebody in DC, could be an Aries. Something or somebody in DC here, it looks like they're manifesting anxiety or arresting, taking a road trip here. Somebody's panicking, somebody's scared because time is running out, or some sort of deadline is needing to be met here. Something could be happening when the sun comes down. Somebody could be manifesting a road trip to DC. But it's interesting how I'm seeing this. Then Martin had a dream, a live nightmare. Yo, your kid. What's Washington, D.C.? Man on the moon. Yeah, the feds, the government is manifesting something. 9 of Cups. So Leo, you could be manifesting your wish fulfillment, but I see these, that's, wow, how I'm seeing this. It's like a family tree. A bunch of people watching you, mushroom top. You could have a fro or whatever this is on the top of your head here, and you're just doing this dance, or then I see a trip, mushrooms. So somebody here could be manifesting their wish fulfillment using mushrooms, or 4 of Pentacles. Somebody's shook, they're scared. Somebody's panicking. Somebody here, yeah. I see these castles. I see this community watching somebody do some sort of balancing act here. Somebody's standing on their work. Somebody's mind is official. Somebody here is putting their work on display here. Somebody could be insecure, or somebody's trying to manifest somebody being afraid and, yeah, panicky, scared to put their work on display here, or some sort of insecurity. What's road trip? Because I see these trees, this foundation, this family tree. They're all next to each other. This is really looking like a lawyer or a judge in DC is manifesting. What's road trip? What's road trip? The Chariot. Whew. Leo, you could have Cancer highly aspected or Aries. You could be some sort of healer, some sort of performer here. Yeah, you could be connected to the Egyptians. I see this community in the background watching you do this magic trick or manifest your wish fulfillment here. This could be the government is watching you. Somebody in the government may be wanting to manifest you being afraid to move on or perform or do this magic. Yeah, there could be somebody here could be manifesting anxiety, having you scared. What's TikTok? Time is running out for something. What's TikTok? I heard, that's why I heard savior. So you could be called to, what's TikTok? Nine of Swords, yeah. Whatever this idea you have, you could be shook or something, there's an entity, yeah, that is coming for your mind, trying to have you scared or deal with anxiety here or depression. What's the anxiety? Three of Cups. Halloween. Fear. So somebody's trying to manifest fear. Yeah, to have you insecure about moving on, being this performer or this magician or this healer. Yeah, because the road trip and the Chariot is moving on here. I'm seeing Sphinx, something about the Egyptians, Two of Pentacles, King of Swords. Yeah, so who am I doing? Leo. Untitled Logic. Yeah, so you could be manifesting, doing something, yeah, your wish fulfillment. I see you have these accolades here. You could have a mushroom head or you do shrooms or, yo, one of my favorite readers talked about, oh, Astro Queen. She talked about the Moors. Somehow she correlated shrooms and Moors. Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Leo. You could be some sort of magician. I see that. Some sort of performer. Yeah, you're manifesting. Yeah, I see something about Egypt or Africa because I see something old. I see this community or this city, something about DC. They're watching you do this performing act here. Yeah. Manifest your wish fulfillment here. But it says TikTok, time is running out here because there's somebody here who wants to manifest you being fear in your mind. Yeah, somebody here may want to reconnect or you're being celebrated or because these are skeletons. I see something about Halloween. Something or somebody here wants to have you trapped in your mind here, reconnect with you, or somebody here is scared about some sort of celebration. Yeah, time is running out here. What is the Magician? What's the Magician? The Nine of Pentacles. You're figuring something out in DC. Yo, you're manifesting precision or you're some sort of genius or you have a family line of geniuses or this all-seeing eye here. Something about your blood. I'm hearing bloodline, ancestral, because I see these trees behind you watching you. You're slowly figuring something out about the government or DC or the feds or somebody in Washington, DC who manifested. What's Nine of Cups? This, you know, the Rubik's Cube is kind of hard to figure out. What's the Nine of Cups? You have to be a genius to the Devil. Hey, yo, Leo. And I heard no role models. You know what I just heard? Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Magician. You know what I just heard? Because I see this. Oh my gosh. Are we about, is this racial spirit or nationality, ethnicity, savior? So here we go. All right, Leo. There's somebody in DC who's manifesting. Somebody's watching you through a lens. They're watching you figure out something, do something, have this wish fulfillment here. Okay? Somebody could be from DC, or this is the government. This is the feds, or whatever this is. Okay? And you could have this all-seeing eye here. This could be ancestral here. And you could be manifesting your wish fulfillment here. Something about mushrooms is significant. Or you're figuring something out here. Because this is looking in the mirror, right? And I mentioned this in another reading. When you look in the mirror, a lot of people tell you don't look. If you're doing shrooms, Leo, right? A lot of people say don't look in the mirror because of fear. Like a lot of people say that. But during my experience, when I did do mushrooms a long time ago, but when I did do them, it was like a liberation for me. I was able to see clearly. I could see my ancestors. But I see there's an Aries or a Capricorn here or a Sagittarius here. I see that something or somebody in DC is manifesting, working with the devil. Somebody here could be... Am I supposed to say this? Somebody's doing mirror magic. This could be the feds or the government. Knight of Pentacles. What's Four of Pentacles? Leo, I don't even see your energy here. You could have Capricorn, Cancer, or Aries highly aspected. And I see something or somebody in DC is trying to manifest you being fearful about taking this road trip, moving on successfully, especially if you're studying the Egyptians or you're studying your lineage, you're figuring something out here about mirror magic, or what's Four of Pentacles? Yeah, you're doing some sort of balancing act, and there's a city watching you. Washington, D.C. is watching you. What's the Four of Pentacles? Display your work or be this performer. Six, sharing your work. You're gifted. Somebody here could have paid for you to be afraid or scared here. It's wild too, because I see this death, like these are skeletons or whatever this is. Whoever these people are, this Halloween or these costumes or this, I don't want to say it, but what I'm seeing here, hold on, what's the Chariot card? What's the Chariot card? Because I see Three of Wands there. Somebody doing magic. Two of Cups on this connection. Yo, okay. Leo, you're the Three of Wands. You could be on this platform. You could be some sort of performer here. Yeah. And you could be connecting in your work, sharing this work, whatever this work is that you're sharing here, this magic that you're doing here, displaying your work, standing on something here. DC is watching you in the background. And it's interesting because it's like you're connecting people of color and Europeans. You're healing in your work. The minds. Yeah, savior. That's what I heard. Yeah. Somebody here who wants to reconnect with you. Somebody wants you to be shook or scared about something. What's the Nine of Swords? Lust. Ayo, so somebody's manifesting lust, fear, addictions, mushrooms, drugs. You're figuring this out. You could be on this platform here doing some sort of magic and a connection here. And this city that's watching in the background, they're shook. Fear. Somebody's dealing with fear or anxiety. Nine of Swords. Because something's been on, something could be old. What's the Nine of Swords? And it looks like, hold on. The Hermit. Yo. The divine is pouring into your mind, Leo. So you could be the savior. And there is, oh my gosh, because I see people of color here. You could be bringing people of color and Europeans together. Yeah, you could be in solitude, and I see this passion in your mind here. The color blue could be significant here, or you're cleansing your mind. And TikTok, time is running out. So somebody could be obsessed with your magic or your family line, your family tree, or somebody here could be watching you through some sort of mirror. And somebody here wants to manifest fear and toxicities here. Utilizing, this looks like drugs, but I'm definitely seeing mushrooms. You're figuring this out. You're very precise here. You're some sort of magician here, yo. You're very gifted in your work here. You're displaying your stardom or your work here as you move. You're moving on to some sort of connection here. And yeah, you're taking action here on this platform here. It's like your magic here, your gift here is to heal this insecurity and this in your family tree. Hey, yo. Yeah, somebody here wants to manifest you reconnecting to anxiety. Something that's old and dead. Fear. What's Three of Cups? TikTok deadline, time is running out here of you being fearful or dealing with anxiety. Yeah, you're in solitude and you're healing. The Eight of Wands, what else came out? Two of Swords, yeah. Somebody doesn't want you to see that there's a lot of magic being casted at you. It could be from DC or somebody who's from DC, an Aries, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius. They could all be working together here. Yeah. Eight of Wands. You see all this magic? This magic is being thrown at you. You don't see it, but I see, guess what? It's being blocked. This fear, or you panicking, or you being anxious here. Because the Hermit, God is pouring into your mind. Leo, you're the Three of Wands here. You could be on some sort of platform here, moving on, taking some sort of road trip or to DC, manifesting your wish fulfillment or your desires here. You could be stomping on this devil. Yeah, you're figuring something out about something that's toxic in DC. This is giving me, I just heard big pharma. Because a road trip, somebody here may want to take a road trip. Or somebody may want you to trip up in your work. Somebody could be paying. All right. So, Leo, you're the Three of Wands, okay? I see on this platform, you're doing some sort of magic trick here. And I see on connections here, as you move on, as you continue to move forward here, especially if you're talking about big pharma, the medical industry. It's interesting too, because, yeah, somebody shook. If you are in your work sharing about fear, anxiety, drug use, mushrooms, toxicities here. Something or somebody in DC manifested this, but you're figuring it out. You're slowly figuring it out here. Yeah. Going towards your wish fulfillment here. Or somebody here works for the government and somebody is manifesting, figuring out this toxicity here in this family line. Because I see this family tree, they're all looking at you and their eyes are wide open. Something or somebody from Washington, D.C., I get around. You could be getting around. Tupac could be significant. I just heard Asada Shakur. I just heard Shakur. Something or somebody in Washington, D.C. wants to manifest you being fearful or scared to take this road trip, to go down, whatever it is that you're doing here in your work, sharing this money, this gift that you have. Yeah. Connections here in this relationship that you have. If you're a performer, if you're a healer, if you're studying the Egyptians, this all-seeing eye. Now I'm hearing New World Order. Yo, somebody here, man, is toxic. Somebody in DC is toxic. I heard the feds. It's something about a savior here. But I see the color blue. I see this fire in your mind, this star. You have something about your mind, this idea. But I see there's a city who is trying to, they're trying to put fear in your mind. Yeah. Because there's some sort of deadline, or when the sun goes down, yeah, somebody wants you to be scared at night, fearful. Somebody wants you to reconnect with anxiety. You don't see whoever this is. It could be something or somebody from DC doing this magic here, but you don't see it, but I see you're blocking it. You're blocking it. On a mundane level, Leo, something's coming into you fast here. You're being celebrated here. It looks by your ancestors, your family tree. Or you're blocking out this magic that's coming from DC, this toxic behavior. You're blocking it. You're figuring something out, yo, successfully in this connection. Somebody at a distance here, somebody wherever you're at, if you're in DC, somebody who's at a distance from you is casting at you. If you're not in DC, somebody in DC could be doing magic here. But I see you're in solitude, and look, you're protecting yourself from this. The divine, it's almost like the divine is shielding you. Yeah, you may not have made a decision here, or yeah, man, about reconnecting here with a Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Gemini here. Somebody here could be dealing with anxiety here. Somebody could have had you in a third party, but I'm not really getting that. I'm getting something more about your ancestors celebrating here, because these are skeletons. This is something that's dead, or something about tea, or you may not see something about Halloween and costumes, yo. Something round and round. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave that. Leo, let me know if this resonates, because I definitely see you're moving on here and some sort of connection here. Yeah. And something or somebody here wants you to be fearful or be dealing with anxiety or depression here about displaying your work, standing on your work here. Somebody's being paid here to have you feel insecure. Could be an Aries, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, Virgo, Cancer, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Sage, Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio. Yo, let me get you a, I'm on one. Yeah. The future, somebody never liked you. Could be somebody from DC, yo. Somebody who's trying to manifest toxicities here in your work or your family tree here. Something about mushrooms, yo. Something about having a trip, or somebody wants you to trip up as you move on here in this connection. Somebody could be paying somebody here to have you trip up and be insecure here and be shook and be fearful here. But I see you're in solitude. I see divine is pouring into your mind because there's a lot of magic being thrown at you. Could be from a Gemini, a Taurus, a Scorpio, from DC, Aries, Capricorn, or somebody who works for the government or the feds or whatever this is. Because you could be the one. You could be the chosen one. Speak up, ayo. You see what I'm saying? The chosen one in your work. You see all these people in solidarity. They're behind you, yo. I'm seeing I just got goosebumps. You could be the chosen one. The feds could be watching you because you could see in this mirror. You're figuring out something about this toxicity from the feds, this family tree, and you're speaking up on this platform. And I see, yeah, bringing all type of nationalities together. You could be called to be the one. I just heard Neo, yo, the Matrix, Ma'at, the Egyptians. Yeah, continue. All right, Leo, because if you're the chosen one, okay, as you should. If you're the chosen one, continue to pour into yourself here. Yeah, something about water. You could definitely have Cancer highly aspected. Natural hair. I'm seeing fruits and vegetables. I'm even seeing, I'm seeing like drums. I'm seeing white feathers, my eye energy. I'm getting something about the Egyptians. 6th house, your employment, your work. You could be called to lead some sort of revolution. Hey, dog. All right, yeah, Leo. The feds could be watching you, dog. You could be a performer, or you could be doing something here, some sort of healer, something about the medical industry or big pharma here. You could be being called to speak up here because you know. If you know, you know. And you know. Looking at your reading, you know. But there's something that was obsessed with manifesting fear in your community, drugs in your community, insecurities in your community, anxiety in your community. Somebody here could be playing. You know what's funny to me? I said this before, Leo, that we as people of color and my Europeans, I don't care who you are, we have been taught to be afraid of our history because we didn't know it. And because a lot of people been fearful to even know about our history, or they've been fearful about the Egyptians or the Sphinx. You know how they cut the nose off the Sphinx because they didn't want us to know what the Sphinx really looked like, right? So somebody manifested drugs in the community. You're figuring this out. The Rubik's Cube, you weren't supposed to figure this out. It was supposed to be hard, and you're precise in your work. You're gifted. Your ancestors could be celebrating you, or the people who stole our history, magic, they could have been doing some sort of celebration, Halloween. This could be some sort of ritual here to keep either you fearful or panicking or scared. But TikTok, time is running out. There's a deadline here. Okay, Leo. But I see you're on this voyage. Yeah, you're moving on here in this connection. Yeah, man. You're moving on and you're healing. You're not fearful. You're not scared. And there's a city watching you. Whatever you're displaying here, you're very gifted in your work, okay? So if you've been fearful to put your work on display, stand on this work or stand on this dream or this wish or whatever this is here, you're being called to speak up. Don't be fearful. Don't be scared. Like the pyramids of Egypt, the stone circles across Great Britain, the Rose City in Jordan, the Citadel at Machu Picchu, it is anyone's guess how the Moai of Rapa Nui were quarried, moved, and placed. Although these creations cannot be explained, they have captivated our imaginations and have claimed a sacred space within our collective history. This has something to do with your history. They represent dedication, the passage of time, and a great voyage spanning millions of years. As you bravely journey on, embrace the mana of the Moa and the spirit of the others. Your ancestors, Leo. I could be talking to somebody, a person of color. I see, man, because I see you could be connecting people of color and Europeans. Yeah. Some sort of performer, some sort of teacher, some sort of whatever you are on this platform. Healer. Yeah. Yeah. And there's something in DC that wants to manifest what looks like you being fearful here. Somebody here even wanted to keep people fearful, having anxiety with all these electronics. We know where that came from. I'm going to leave that there. I pray it resonates. Please like, share, subscribe. If you like a personal read, Leo, information's down below. Till next time, peace.